So you've probably heard this phrase, millennials are the new adults. But is that really true? And I'm thinking to myself, what does that really mean? See, traditionally, adulthood has been defined by these couple things. One is financial independence. And this is like owning a home, having a stable career, and even just saving up for a retirement. Adulthood has also been defined by just family formation. This is getting married, this is having kids, and just overall raising a family. Adulthood has also been defined by social responsibility, like volunteering, voting, contributing to your community. But are we doing that as millennials? See, for many millennials, these traditional milestones are happening later on in life, or if at all, if we're being serious, you know what I'm saying? A couple of things that millennials are facing is one, financial hardships. This is student loan debt. We've been told to go to college, get an education, get your bachelor's, get your master's, heck, get your doctorates. And all that comes with money. All that comes with loans. A lot of times we can get scholarships, we can get grants and things of that nature. But a lot of us are deep in student loan debt. The rising housing costs, the cost to get a house now, a house that you need to have for the foreseeable future without having to move out and get into another house. You're looking at least here in Atlanta, you're looking at starting off at probably $400,000, $500,000. That's $500,000 to get into a house these days, and a house where you can grow into and not have to leave, like I said. And lastly, when we think about hardships, we gotta think about just the economic instability. It's been harder for us to have financial success. And also, as millennials, we're shifting priorities. Many millennials are prioritizing experiences, travel, and personal fulfillment over traditional family structures. So it's starting to look a little bit different when it comes to what an adult looks like these days compared to like what we've been kind of programmed to think about whenever we thought adulthood was back in like, I would say high school and college. Like I remember when I was in college, I was like, when I hit 30, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be doing all this stuff. Now everything is just looking different. So are we new adults? Maybe. Maybe it's less about ticking off a checklist and more about redefining our own success. And that's finding fulfillment throughout our own story and in our own terms. Whether that's a traditional career, whether that's entrepreneurship, whether that's content creation, or just pursuing any creative endeavor. And look, maybe it's about building meaningful relationships. You know, maybe nowadays we're just prioritizing strong friendships, romantic partners, or just building a better relationship with family. Maybe it's about contributing to the world. You know, that's a big thing for myself. Like, I want to contribute to the world. I want to contribute to the community. Maybe that's what it's about. And with that, it's just finding positive ways to make an impact with the knowledge that we have, whether that's through activism, volunteering, or just simply just being a good citizen in the community. And I know when it comes to me personally, right? In order to get where I am now, I've had to go through trials and tribulations, right? But my idea of what an adult is now setting in with me at age 32. A lot of us are in our 30s. We don't even look like we're in our 30s. We look like we're in our 20s. We look like mid 25. Some people early 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't feel like we're the new adults. Heck, some people might call us aunts now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is crazy to even think about and fathom, you know what I'm saying? I'm fortunate enough to have a house, right? A lot of people in my age range or even late 20s, apartments, that's all we can get. Some people don't have cars. Some people are deep in debt. And when you think about adulthood, you're thinking about you're at a place where you don't have to even worry about that anymore. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to think about like, will I be able to ever have a home? Will I be able to ever get out of debt? Will I be able to ever have a family and be able to provide for this family because I have the means and the income to do that? I want to say this. There's no single definition to adulthood. It's a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. And I say this because I got married early on in my 20s and got divorced less than a year within that marriage. That was a personal growth. That was a self-discovery phase to get out of that and then bounce back and then move up in the corporate world, move up in the content creation world, purchase a home. Having that growth within that period shaped me into who I am today and the adult I am today, even though it doesn't feel like it, right? But we have these experiences. You have experiences that you have going on in your life. It may not be a divorce. It may not be marriage. It may be other things, right? But these experiences are shaping us into the adults we are today. And when we think about it, yes, we are the new adults and we're the generation that's seen a whole lot, right? When we think about millennials, when we first were born, cassette tapes, CDs, VCRs, VHS, Walkmans, pagers, house phones, then it migrated into cell phones, then it migrated into game queues and PlayStations, not having dial-up to having Wi-Fi. We've seen a lot. We were the introduction to like technology, right? Nowadays, people after the millennials grew up with technology. We seen a transition. So we see things from a different perspective, right? We remember that stuff. Now we had to adapt to this, and now there's other things coming in, AI and all that, and we're adapting as we go. So we are the new adults. And I want you all to continue to live your life for you and not what you think the definition of an adult is. Embrace your own unique path. Define your own version of success. And ultimately, just build a life that brings you joy and fulfillment. And I encourage each and every one of you to reflect on your own ideals of adulthood and what that means to you. But that's it for today's video, y'all. Thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And also, if you're feeling some of these sentiments, you know, if you're within this age gap, this age range that I'm talking about, you're a millennial, you're close to 30, you're in your 30s, leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about the new adult that we are, because it's not the adult that we thought when we back in the day when we was kids, you know what I'm saying? It's a different adult. It's a different feel, you know what I'm saying? But we're still adults. Let me know in the comment section. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.